all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
What Juicy say?
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
The Bossman Show, our friend show on with us here. One of my guys, man, been since at Mississippi State. There's a SEMO, Cape Girardeau, my man OVC, Coach Rick Ray. Coach, how things with you, my good brother?
Everything is well. We got a head count. We started school today. We had a team meeting yesterday, and then we got 15 players, and that's what we were supposed to have. So the most important thing is always starting off with that head count.
You got that right, Coach. And you're going to year 5 here, leading the Red Hawks, Coach. So for you, man, what do you feel like it's been a great accomplishment at SEMO so far in your 5 years, man, leading this program?
Well, I tell you what, the big thing that I think we've accomplished is just, everybody talks about that word culture. And I finally think that we've got some guys in our program that are returning, that are used to doing the things the way we want them to be done. I think any team at our level, the so-called mid-major level, low-major level, if you're going to be good, you're going to be good because you have some established guys in your program that are veterans that know how to do things the right way. So if you want to make some noise in the season and NCAA tournament, it usually happens because you got some wily veterans on your team that just know how to play basketball and know how to go about their business the right way.
Got that right, Coach. And so this offseason, what do you start prioritize for your guys as you got a year older and you did your self-scout, self-evaluation, do workouts in the spring and the summertime here as we get ready for fall practice here up here real soon?
Yeah, I think you got to be really careful now with the way you treat the off season. If you look at what's going on, I'm sure you had a chance to be privy to that article that talked about the kids coming into the NBA or ticking time bombs that's coming in from college. And I think what we're doing, we're really overworking our guys, and especially when you're talking about guys with size. Your 6'9" guys, your 6'8" guys that are still growing into their bodies when they're 18 and 19 years old. I think you got to be really careful about overworking your guys. So, I know my staff is really always gung-ho about coming in and getting them tough and getting them in shape in the summertime. And I always check my calendar. I was like, man, I don't think we have any games in July. I'll double check, but I don't think we have any games. So why do we need to be in shape in July? Why do we need to be tough in July? We'll take care of that in the fall when they come back. So I think you got to be really cognizant of not overworking your guys and understanding it truly is a marathon and not a sprint, because basketball is really the only sport that goes across 2 semesters. So we want to get our guys bigger, stronger, and faster in the off season. And more importantly, the off season to me is about their ability to be able to make shots.
You got that right, because if you can't make a shot, you can't win a game. You can defend like crazy. If you can't put the ball in that circle, you ain't gonna win no games.
Oh, I tell you what, I mean, it's really simple. It's called basketball. You're supposed to put the ball in the basket.
Amen to
so
that.
to me, that's the most important thing, is being able to shoot the ball.
Now, Coach, who are some guys over the summer who you would say really improved a lot that we should expect some bigger things from this year that we didn't see so much last year?
Well, I tell you what, the guy that I thought had the best offseason, both on and off the court for us, is Isaiah Gable. And that's the way it really should be. He's the guy that's going to be coming back with the most experience on our team as a returning junior. He's in that critical position now that's become so important. I don't care which level of basketball you play, having a so-called skilled forward, a guy that really stretches the defense and has the ability to make plays from the perimeter, and also be able to put you in a bind and pick and pop situations off the ball screen, has become so important now. And I think Isaiah Gable is that guy that's really had a big-time offseason for us. He's really transformed his body in the weight room. He's really dedicated himself to, eating right and making sure he puts on pounds. So I really expect a big year from him, and we need that big year from him. And then we've got a couple freshmen that are coming back in our program, like Nigel Russell and Alex Caldwell. And the biggest jump that you usually make in your college career is the first off season after playing Division I college basketball, because now you know what it takes in order to be good. And so now you have that focus of the off season. But I think the biggest guy that's going to make an impact on our team is a 4-4 transfer for us, Quatarius Wilson, who's a transfer from McNeese State that averaged a double-double at McNeese State.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's a guy for us that we're expecting big things from.
And also, you got a guy from my backyard here in DQ, man. And how's he gonna do for you this year?
I've been in this business 25 years, and he, at the end of the summer, first person ever to thank me for giving him an opportunity and pushing him and doing the things that we were doing for him. And that young man walked out of my office, and I said, we got a chance.
Yes, indeed.
We got a chance. He had an unbelievable, summer. In 8 weeks, he put on 10 pounds of muscle. He's always in the gym. He's just so hungry. He comes from that Stackhouse Elite program, and those guys really did a good job of working with him when we didn't have him. So I just think, I said, I don't know who's going to play and who's not going to play, but I can guarantee you this, DQ is going to be in the mix because of how hard he plays and what he did for himself off season with his weight and his attack in the weight room.
And, Coach, I look at the landscape of college basketball in general in the state of Missouri. I feel like you have an established brand there. I can say you're on the rise. I can tell it and Jeff off there. Y'all going to be really good this year in my mind. So as you go out and recruit this program, pitch this program to people, knowing your track record wherever you've been in all your career here, I feel like you have a chance to really push this brand of SEMO basketball to a higher level because of what you're about, how hard you work, and just in general, because it's a great place to be. Cape Girardeau, a good college town, good education, a good coach, and a good conference. And I can tell kids all the time, Coach, if you put out good film, the scouts will find you.
Yeah, well, I think that goes without saying. If you look at what just happened here in the OVC in the past NBA draft, we had two guys, not one, I mean two guys go in the first round of the NBA draft. And we're not talking about guys that went just late in the first round. We had a guy that was a second pick in John Morant from Murray State. And then you also had Dylan Windler from Belmont that went in the first round. So that's one thing now when we pick up the phone and we talk to guys about, like, hey, guys in the OVC are matriculating into the NBA. And then when you have your own product like Antonius Cleveland, who just signed another two-way contract with the Dallas Mavericks that we had an opportunity to groom in our own program, the proof is in the pudding that we're actually not just Southeast Missouri State, but the whole entirety of the OVC are moving guys on and having productive big-time careers in the NBA.
You got that right, Coach. Like I said, basketball is basketball. If you can play, they're going to find you. And speaking of Antonius Cleveland, I feel like it's good for your program as well because it shows you can develop players and develop pros. And that's good. It's also a great pitch to kids as well. Now, I tell people about your program, say, hey, Coach Ray's a great coach. I know him personally. He's a guy you can play for. I tell guys all the time here, if you can, all about the Jordan schools. Look around, and hopefully that y'all see you and when you play well, they can come bring you up and help them out. Because I feel like DQ's a great example of a guy who's from here went to play for you guys. I'll tell some guys like, hey, look at this guy. He's going to be playing in the OVC on a great coach. So, Coach, I feel like your program is primed for success because of what you got going on and just the instant brand of SEMO basketball, period.
Well, and I tell you this, I think when it's all said and done, we always talk about guys, hey, we're going to give you the template of how to be successful. But with all the rules that the NCAA has as far as like what we can do with you in the off season, we always approach it like this. First of all, we don't want to recruit anybody that doesn't have aspirations of moving on and playing professional basketball in some way, shape, or level. That's the first thing. But now, in trying to reach that goal, make sure that you leave here with a meaningful degree and also be educated. But if you really want to have that goal of being a professional basketball player at some level, you have to make sure that when it's all said and done that you're working on your own individual game. We say, like, hey, what we do on the court is like class. And so if you want to get an A in that class, you better do some homework. And that homework is you taking that what we're teaching you on that court and doing it on your own.
Mm-hmm. You got that right, Coach. And also, Coach, I saw you got a couple new coaches on staff. And what are those guys been bringing to the staff so far this spring and summer for you?
Well, I tell you what, Terrence Crump was, and you remember this, was a good player for us, a point guard at Purdue when I was there underneath Matt Painter. And he's had extensive experience. He's been with Conzo Martin at stops at Tennessee and at Cal in an administrative role and really did a good job of establishing some recruiting roots when he was at SIU Edwardsville. So we were really thrilled to get him over here. Anytime you have somebody that's played big-time Division I college basketball at a Purdue, it automatically the guys respect that. And so he's really commanding respect from our guys right away because of that reason. And then the other guys we got in our program now is Jack Owens, and he's a guy, man, that's done an unbelievable job of coming in for us and just like he's a grinder. He's a guy that's from Detroit, Michigan. He's worked over in Moberly, Missouri, junior college with Pat Smith. Was actually over at Pitt State with Kim Anderson, the former Mizzou coach, and just a guy that's grinded. And when it's all said and done, just an unbelievable person. And we as coaches, at the end of the day, we're mentors, so we've got to make sure that we're doing things the right way. And he's a prime example of like, hey, if you live your life this way, then, just follow him. Follow Coach Owens, and you're going to be all right.
Well, Coach, I'm looking forward to your schedule coming. I was like, no way I can go and see you guys play, man. I hope you guys play some teams close to me, man. So I come see you guys play, man. I'm hoping it's something real good you got for us when they list that schedule out here real soon.
Well, I appreciate that. We got one more game that we're trying to get done, a non-Division I game. And once we get that locked in, hopefully that'll be this week, we can get that schedule out next week.
Yes, sir. Coach Ray, I'll tell you, thanks for your time. Thanks for your friendship, first of all, and supporting me in the show, man. And I hope you all success this year, man. You one of the first guys I was going to talk to this year when I get out my coverage was you, man. So I want to make sure I got you on first this year. And you are one of the first guys to talk to this year. College basketball-wise, Coach, you my guy, man. Y'all have my back, and I appreciate you so much, Coach.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, JR. You know this, man. Anytime we can do anything for you and your program, just let us know.
We'll do, Coach Ray. Hey, be easy, buddy. Talk to you real soon now.
All right, take care now.
All right, it's Rick Ray, people, on the Bossman Show.
DJ Durrell!
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.